This is a GCSE exam question about bonding in with carbon in graphite. It says in graphite, each carbon atom forms bonds with other carbon atoms as shown in figure 4. So figure 4 is here. You can see you've got carbon atoms with covalent bonds between the carbon atoms, and each carbon atom is bonded to 3 other carbon atoms. So each carbon atom's got 3 bonds. The question says, how many electrons does one carbon use to form one bond? Well, we know each carbon is forming one bond with 3 other carbons. We know these bonds are covalent, which means that electrons are shared, and there's a single line. Now, in terms of covalent bonding, a double line represents a double bond, and the single line is a single bond, single covalent bond. And each covalent bond shares 1 electron with each carbon. So a single bond will be between 2 carbons, and that carbon will share an electron with the other carbon. So that will be what represents a single bond. Now, in terms of carbon, carbon's in group 4, so it has 4 electrons in its outer shell, and to be stable, it needs 8. We know it's bonded with 3 other carbons, and each of those carbons will share 1 of their electrons. And it's this free electron here that allows graphite to conduct electricity, because it's freely moving. So the question says, how many electrons does one carbon atom use to form one bond? Well, each of these, this carbon atom is using 1 of its electrons for each of the bonds. So we would tick 1.